Alright folks, today I'm going to be doing a tutorial, a long-awaited tutorial. Friends have been asking me, since they know I'm tech savvy, how to get their computers or their laptops to run better or run at optimum performance. So today I'm going to just give you some basic steps to get your system up and running. Now, to a lot of people, especially you computer science majors, this is like computer 101 kind of stuff. But you'd be surprised the number of people who don't know how to clean up their system. So there are two things that you can do to clean up your system. One is you can clean up your disk, and I suggest that if you use your computer on a regular basis, like every day, to clean up your disk at least 3 times a week. Now, if you even a heavier user, I'd defrag it as well. But everybody should defrag their computer at least once a month, irregardless of what the usage level is for that particular PC or laptop. So let's go into the start menu so we can do the first step, which is cleaning up your disk. You want to just go down here to your start menu. Okay, and once you're in the start menu, you want to click on all programs. Alright, no, I clicked on the wrong thing. Alright, we're going to click on all programs and then go up here to accessories. Let's see if we can get this a little brighter, a little clearer rather. Okay, there we go. You want to go to accessories, and once you get inside accessories, you want to scroll down here to where it says system tools, and then once inside of system tools, you'll go to clean up disk. Alright, now once you click on clean up disk, what it's going to do, it's going to go to the computer and find files like cookies and other data that are unnecessary on your computer. Now people say, what are cookies? Cookies are like a tracking mechanism. Every site that you go on, that site, the computer automatically creates what's called a cookie for that site, or creates a note so that the next time you go to that site, it helps the computer locate it faster for you. So basically, in layman's terms, that's what a cookie is. Basically some type of tracking or a note for the computer to remember how to get back to that site. Now, a lot of people have computers and they've used them for 2, 3, 4 years and have never cleaned up their disk. So the lagging and the slow performance of the computer is basically because you have all these cookies stored up on your system. So what you want to do is get rid of the cookies and all the unnecessary data, and you just want to click on clean up disk. So now why it's doing that, it's going to compile a list. Mine's going to be pretty fast because I do mine on a regular basis. I'm in the know about this kind of stuff. So once it does that, it'll create what's called a disk cleanup for you. Okay, and it says for C drive up here. This is my C drive. So you want to look at these lists right here, all of these items here. Any item that has a value greater than 0, you want to put a check mark in the box. The first one says 0 bytes, so you want to take that out. I don't need to put that there. And every other one that has a value, I want to put a check mark in the box. Okay? And then once you put the check mark in the box, all you have to do is just click OK. It'll clean up your disk. And now it'll ask you, before you actually do this, are you sure you want to permanently delete these files? Now, if you have something in your trash bin that you may want to retrieve, I would restore that before you do this, because it's going to delete your entire trash bin. A lot of times we delete stuff so I can put it back later. But if you clean up your disk without restoring it, you're going to lose it. So just before you click this delete files, make certain that you don't have anything in your trash bin that you want to keep. All right, so go ahead and delete the files, and mine is going to be pretty fast because I do mine on a regular basis, and just like that, it's done. My system's cleaned up. All the cookies and unnecessary files are gone. Now keep in mind, if you're a person who's never done this before, you're going to have a lot of cookies on there, 2, 3 years, how old the computer is. You're going to have cookies and other unnecessary data on there, so it could take up to two hours. So just be mindful, be patient with it. The other thing that you can do is defrag your computer. Now, without making it sound too technical, basically what defragment does, it takes all of the bytes and it pulls them closer together so that when the computer does a query or a search, it goes to particular items faster. Now, when you're doing computer usage, looking on internet and going to different websites, eventually those bytes start getting spread further and further and further apart. So what defragment does, it brings them all back together, which helps the computer run faster. So now you want to go ahead and defrag the computer. So we want to go back down here to Start menu again. Same process. Go to All Programs. Okay, and then again you want to go to Accessories. And then back down to System Tools again. Okay, and then this time in System Tools, you want to look for Disk Defragments. Okay, so go ahead and do the disk defragment, and it's going to show you where you see mine's highlighted, my C drive is highlighted, or you can do your system, entire system. Okay, but for the most part, I don't know a lot of people who has to do the system, but you just want to do your C drive. All right. Now, to do that, you just want to click on Defrag the Disk. And it'll start showing you here, you know, how much progress. And see, mine's going pretty fast. I already got 33% because I've done it on a regular basis. Now, like I said, if you're a person who had a computer for 3, 4, 5 years and you've never used it, you've never defragged it, it could take 2, 3 hours. So the best thing to do when you do a defragmentation of your computer or your system is to do it at a time when no one in your household is using the system. Because if you, I assure you, if you try to defrag it and then try to use the system is going to be bogged down. It's going to take you, it's going to be forever for a website to post. Okay, whatever you know, URL you put in there, it's going to take forever. What you can also do is configure a schedule. Okay, mine's is already done. Okay, but you can configure a schedule. Okay, you can click on this, and then it allows you to create what you want to do it weekly, daily, monthly, however you want to do it, and then which day of the week, you know, and then what time. All right, and then once you do that, you can also select the disk, whichever disk, whether you want to do the system or you want to do your C drive. Okay, then once you've done that, you just click on OK.